Hi, this is Aaron Richter at Taylor & Son Chevrolet. Going to be doing a walk around video here of our 2020 Ford Explorer. I'm just going to focus on things I'd want to know about before I came and took a look at this one if I was coming from distance. All in all, not a lot to point out. This thing is in almost flawless condition. Really beautiful car. So just starting with the exterior, I'm going to go around. Like I said, not much to point out from the front end. There's no rock chips or anything like that in the front end. Paint condition, headlights, grills, all that in good order. There is one rock chip on the windshield that's slated to be filled. The windshield won't be replaced, but it will be filled. That's right there. That's to be done, but still worth pointing out as it sits. Wheels and tires in good condition on this puppy. Going in there for this suspension related components. Got a little dust in there. Wheelhouse liners are a little dirty, but I'll try to do my best to get the frame down here. All in all, good condition. Moving around the side of the driver's side of the vehicle, like I said, not much to point out. Little dirt buildup. They need to blow this out a little better, but other than that, here's the underside. I think the only thing I found on this that stands out that's worth mentioning is there is a little discoloration on the chrome insert on the Explorer. There's a little, like, almost, it's not pitting, but it is a little discoloration there on that, if you can see that. That is the only exterior flaw I can find on this puppy. All right, going around passenger side, same deal. Inside the wheel wells there. Tires. Again, it's got the felt liner on these wheelhouses and on the underside. That does tend to collect a little dust, but barring that, keep the sound down. They use that for sound deadening and just insulation and protection from the frame. All right, moving around. Interior is about as reflective of the exterior as you'd expect. Really great condition, not much to point out here as well. So driver's side door, doesn't look like it's been kicked to all heck and back. Seats are in great condition, nearly perfect condition really. Steering wheel, gauge cluster, infotainment center, all that in perfect shape. Shift levers and driver modes, center console, all that in really great shape. Moving around to the passenger door on the driver's side. Same deal. Like a broken record here, I'm really going to be saying not much to point out a lot, but it is in such good condition. There isn't much to focus on. Here's the rear seats. I don't think these were ever sat in. Yeah, perfect condition on those. All right, and then opening the rear liftgate up here. Power liftgate. Here's the rear cargo area. Again, doesn't look like it had a bunch of stuff rattling around in here, marring up the back. The one blemish I think to point out is right there. That's the only blemish I see. It's got the power folding seat feature. Which those go down and back up. the headrest back up, but all in all, really great condition. All right, passenger side, rear door. Same deal. Different perspective. Seat backs too. A lot of times this is what gets marred up from people kicking it. There's one little itty bitty scratch there. Outside of that, not much to point out again. All right, and then front passenger door and passenger seat. Dash is in perfect condition. Like I said, center console, glove box, all that. All in all, super nice vehicle, certainly one to consider. I do appreciate the interest. This is Aaron Richter for Taylor & Sons, signing off. Thanks.